First of all, good morning, everyone. I must say, it looks pretty amazing. Stood here looking at it. I can't wait to take a step back and have a better look. But I've always thought the Vodafone McLaren Mercedes team have really always put a car together properly, meticulously. So for me, it looks great. And we've seen all the numbers and everything is very positive, and we've driven the simulator. But the real work for us will start in a couple of days at Valencia when we put this car through its paces.
And Lewis, your views as well, please.
Well, good morning, everyone. Well, for me, it's obviously my fourth year here at Vodafone McLaren Mercedes, and to see the car evolve every year and to see a new design and to see how the guys work and how closely I end up working with them, it's such a pleasure to finally see the final outcome. And I mean, the car looks so much different to last year's car, completely different. And I feel very proud because I've also had quite a bit of input to it, and I really can't wait to get on the track with it. I'm sure it's going to handle completely different to last year's car.
I hope so.
Which wasn't so. Honestly, you don't want to try last year's car, but yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be. I think it's going to be very special for us.
Now, Jenson, your name's on the car, number one's on the car. Now you see that, does it actually bring that achievement home to you?
It does. After the last race, you obviously you think about what you've achieved, and it goes through your mind the road to becoming world champion. But soon after that, you start forgetting because you're already concentrating on 2010 and the new challenge. I've been to a few events this season and award ceremonies, and they bring back the memories of what I achieved last year. And here, with an award on the car, it's very special. But we do need to start forgetting about last year. And in the back of your mind, it'll always be there. But we've got to start looking to the future, and this is the future.
Now, Lewis, just take us through, over the winter, you've been going through quite a rigorous winter training program. How do you feel you are prepared for this season and keeping that preparation going?
Well, the preparation, I mean, we've been working on this car for quite some time now, also into last season. And the guys are working flat out, trying to build the components. We're trying to develop and improve the downforce and the aero efficiency that we have with the car as it stands. And but obviously through the winter testing we don't have a lot of testing compared to normal. Usually we would have 15, 20 days, as where now we only have 7 days in the car each. And we have this big, heavy fuel tank to get used to, these different tyres. This is the first time I've seen these narrow tyres. And so, but the important thing is the feedback that we give back to the team, the amount of running we get. Hopefully we need to maximise each of those days, get as much running as possible, and really try to, hopefully we'll go in the same direction in terms of our driver input, and hopefully that will get us to the first race in a great position.
Now, Jenson, new year, new challenge. You were really into the factory right at the start of the new year. Are you pleased with what you've seen so far, and what's most impressed you about the Vodafone McLaren Mercedes team?
Well, it has been a very busy January, and a very good January. You never know what to expect going into a new team. You have your opinion from the outside, but you never know what the atmosphere is going to be within that team. And I've been pleasantly surprised. I really feel that I've become a part of this team in the short period that I have been part of the team. So it's been a good few days that I've spent at the factory. And the great thing about the team is, I think the start of 2009 was obviously a difficult period in the season for them, and for them to have such a difficult time, I think is good for now. I think it makes them that much hungrier to succeed in 2010, and you can really see that when you're going around the factory. Every person I've met and had a little talk to, they've said it's been possibly the busiest winter ever, but I don't care. I'm producing something that is hopefully going to be very special. So yeah, it's been a good month. Spent a lot of time in the simulator, which has been very useful because I've spent time with my new engineers. It's always very difficult with new engineers. It's change. We find that difficult. But it's all going along very smoothly. And January's been great, but I can't wait for February to start because we get the chance to drive this car.
Now, Lewis, you are the 2008 Formula One World Champion. You're now joined by a fellow title winner, a thrilling partnership, and there's very much strength and depth in the team now for the 2010 season. But what do you make of your new teammate and the season ahead?
He says, be nice. No, I mean, we've been very welcoming to Jenson into the team, and what he achieved last year and through the year, his career in Formula 1 has been fantastic. And I mean, I've known Jenson for and his dad for quite a long time now. I remember I won my first British Championship, my first ever British Championship on John's engines years and years ago. And I always wanted to follow in Jenson's footsteps. So to finally be in the same team with him and having both won a World Championship, I think it's a really great partnership. I think it's great for our team, and I really look forward to working with you for the rest of the year and the years to come. Hopefully we'll be able to push this team forward to both championships this year. Should be special.
Well, gentlemen, we thank you for being up here today. The first time in Formula 1 history that you have the consecutive Formula 1 World Champions driving for the same team, the Vodafone McLaren Mercedes team. So I'd like to thank the drivers for being here, World Champion Jenson Button and Lewis Hamilton.